Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Valley Park. We are here today to talk about this. Where there was one water bill, there will now be two bills. One from the water company and one from the city. Okay, now let me put this in a little more context. Beginning on September the 1st, Lexington residents and businesses will receive a LexServe City Services bill for existing city fees. There will be no new fees or fee increases. Now, for many years, we have all been paying these fees through our Kentucky American water bill. These fees are for our landfill, they're for our sanitary, sewer, and water quality management fees. We use these fees to pay to put the solid waste, the garbage collected in our trucks, like right behind me, into our landfill. We use these fees to operate and improve our sanitary sewer system and to keep streams like Wolf Run Creek right over there clean. Now, Kentucky American has decided not to continue the practice of including these fees on their water bills. So now we have the same fees, but just in two bills. This is how your LexServe bill will look. Okay? Right here. Bill's going to talk about it in a minute. Now, I'm deeply disappointed, continue to be deeply disappointed in Kentucky American's decision. But we got to make lemonade out of this. We will continue to rely on Kentucky American to provide data on water usage in order to process these new bills. Okay? Now, it's inconvenient and it's a little confusing, and change always is, but this is what we have to do now. Now, I'm going to ask Bill O'Mara, who is our Director of Revenue. What that means is Bill is responsible for ensuring that we collect, as a city, all the fees that we should, manage the revenues that we should. And I'm going to ask Bill to step up now and explain more about how the new bills will work.
As the mayor explained, these are the same fees, same rates, just two bills. So it's the same information, the same calculations for those people reserving these city services will receive a LexServe bill. We chose that name rather than saying the landfill sewer user water quality bill. So we came up with a name so that it would be easier to understand and easier to explain. So we're bringing the LexServe City Services bill to Lexington for the same fees that they've been paying in the past. We have multiple ways for the payment. Pays at no charge to the customer include auto pay, where you can go and sign up and have the fees deducted on your due date out of your account automatically. And many people of Kentucky American Water take advantage of that service, and we want to offer that to the same customers that receive these services from the city. You can always use mycheckfree.com, which is a way to go online and pay your bill. We also know that many banks offer bill pay options to their customers at no charge. So you can look at your personal bank and see if they offer that opportunity to you. And then you can pay by credit card at the Government Center, 200 East Main Street, your bill at no charge. There are additional ways to pay with a small fee, and they include paying by credit card by telephone. You can mail your check or money order in at the price of postage. You can go online and use what's called Quick Pay, which is less intimidating and don't have to go through as many steps as mycheckfree.com, but it has a convenience fee. And then you can also avail yourselves of many retail centers that participate in processing these fees, such as Walmart. So if you're a second or third shift person and want some avenue other than traditional business hours, you can go at 3 o'clock in the morning to the customer service at Walmart and pay your LexServe bill. So multiple ways to pay. We want to educate the public that it is the same fees, Same services, just different bill. If the bills are due for the services rendered, and we have a very good collection rate through our partnership with Kentucky American Water, we're hoping that will continue under our separate LexServe bill. There will be fees and penalties for late payment, so please look at your due date and pay by the due date. We will use collection services for people that become delinquent, and where there is very egregious non-payment, we do have the right to sever water service until the bills are paid.
We're going to be paying, the city's going to be paying in a time of economic adversity. The city's going to be paying almost $700,000 more for this service to be provided by another municipal water company. It's not in our wheelhouse, it's not in the city's wheelhouse, it's not in our skill sets to do this sort of billing. It was in Kentucky Americans. They chose to abandon us on this service, and so we had to go outside to find someone to do it. And we found a responsible candidate, competent candidate, in Cincinnati Waterworks, just north of us. But instead of paying the $1.67 million, we're going to be paying $2.3 million to get this service delivered for us. Now, we're not charging our citizens more for this. We're going to work hard to absorb this in the revenues that we've already got. But these are really tough times for cities, and so of course I'm disappointed that Kentucky American made this decision during these really tough times for our city. But as I said, you know, sometimes you've got to try your best to look at the glass half full, and you've got to make lemonade out of it, and you just got to move on, and that's what we're going to do.